Yeah, we are in the place to be.
Thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, Pink. Catching up. Today we talking about hollering at chicks in the era of Me Too and how not to think like no simp like Idris Elba. So we know that Me Too was created in the spirit of anti-man feminism. Okay? We talk about Tarana Burke, we talk about all the intermediaries, but we know that it came out of white women creating a movement to be able to bash men at will. Because white women, they want to get down with committing evil in the world, just like their white male does. They don't want to sit by and just let him get all the evil in. They want to be evil too. All right? The white supremacist side of both parties want to fuck over people in a system of white supremacy. So with that comes Me Too in 2018. This whole year of Me Too, it's kind of been like a tug of war between black and white men, only looking at black and white men who have money, right? Rich black and rich white men, tip for tap, in a tug of war to see which group of men, black or white, is gonna have the highest number of Me Too cases by the end of the year. That's what the fuck this shit is about, if y'all don't know. It's about which race of men is gonna have the most number of Me Too cases, be made to look the worst in the media, and which one is gonna go to jail the most. That's all it is. And unfortunately, the cards are stacked against black men because white males run the number 1 and 2 railroading mechanisms to pull this railroad off, media and court, and they're gonna try to run this just so they can get a nut off, get a mental erection off of this shit. It's petty, but it's what the fuck they do. I told you how petty white supremacist terrorist males are. Like I say often on this channel, it's about them peacock strutting their allowances within white supremacy, what the system allows them to get away with. And painting the black man as somebody evil that's just them projecting their evilness from within their lane of sexual assault, because we know that's the white supremacist terrorist male's wheelhouse, sexual assault. You know, on my channel, we don't play dumb. But projecting their dirty laundry onto everybody else, the system allows them to get away with that too. That's all this is. And right now, rich Hollywood black men are losing the back and forth, the petty tug of war. But what prompted me to make this video was a video done by Harvey at Your World. Shout out to Harvey. Harvey been putting in work for so long, it ain't even funny. And his recent post was about Idris Elba. Idris Elba, this actor, y'all know this British actor, did some interview saying that, hey, look, if you're a man, as long as you're not guilty of doing anything, Me Too shouldn't bother you. Some shit like that. And all the dumb women, I'm talking about dumb women, not smart women, all the dumb women was like, yeah, that's right. You have to be doing something in order for Me Too to affect you. See, they've totally ignored the whole year that we've had dealing with Me Too. They've totally ignored Cosby. They totally ignored Nate Parker. And they don't have a sense of the history of Emmett Till or a Tupac. They don't understand that you don't have to do anything for an accusation to sit if you're black. And if you're white, you can have an accusation be a real thing and make it to the president of the United States. Yeah, they don't look at that shit. They're being willfully dumb over there, or either they're just really dumb. Idris Elba and all the women who were cheering him on. All the dumb women. All right, this is just what it is. So we're talking about Ava DuVernay, her anti-black male behind. She came out again, cheering him on. Dumbass Shonda Rhimes came out talking about, see? I'm just like, oh my fucking God. Stupid motherfuckers, man. So They're all playing it up, and Idris Elba is just soaking it all up. He's like, yes, women, shower me with the attention that you give me for being game goofy. Because that's what it is. They're showering him with attention for being game goofy. They're rewarding his game goofy behavior. So I think Idris Elba probably need to shut the fuck up, man. You know, that whole squeaky clean image, he forgot that that's who they go for. Me Too looks for motherfuckers like you, Idris. The good boy playing by all the rules. You the chum in the water. And they some sharks, homie. Be ready for that shit. He just don't know enough about white supremacy, how it work, but they come for the squeaky clean Negroes, Idris. No matter if you suck the taint of Me Too or not. When you try to be over ingratiating to these women, these Me Tooers, that's when they put the target on your back. They like to see a nigga fall from a height. They like to see a nigga fall from grace. You know what I'm saying? And you're putting yourself up as a high up nigga, okay. So as they reward his game goofy behavior, I feel that, look, the men in the pro-black community, in the black empowerment community, whatever you want to call it, we need to come out and say something against this type of idiot out here, because we don't want just his narrative to be out there and people be thinking that's what the fuck it is. I'm talking to our men and our women. Don't listen to Idris Elba and don't cheer on Idris Elba if you are a woman. Period. You're being dumb if you do. Okay? Because Idris Elba, he's not from America. And a part of him being over here, no doubt, foreign-born blacks usually come over here pre-vetted. They come over here already ready to coon. They already know the shucking and huckabucking that they have to do in order to maintain a pat on the back from the dominant society. That's their only goal, is a pat on the back from the dominant society, because they are so distanced from the fight we have against the dominant society, the native blacks here. That's their game they running. That's the game Idris Elba running. All right, now he's able to fool a dummy like Ava DuVernay. He's able to fool the dumb black women in Hollywood who already got some anti-black man grudge going on, so they're gonna take him under their wing and groom him to be their little eunuch on their side. Kicking that bullshit like, hey man, if you don't do anything, then nothing will happen. That imaginary fairy tale fuck shit, right? That shit sounds like the same mentality that a white supremacist would try to feed a black person about the police. Well, if you just don't do anything, then nothing will happen with the police. If you don't do anything, then the police won't do anything to you. Huh. Stupid ass coon bitches in Hollywood, you see what they thinking like? They thinking like white supremacists. Fucking dumb coon hoes. And the coon ass hoes on the internet bigging this motherfucker up. Y'all are disservicing people that are in the hollering at a woman game. You are fucking up the game with that stupid ass shit. So I had to drop some game. This ain't really for the Hollywood niggas. This for the normal niggas, just to kind of get an eye on this shit, right? You know, I wasn't Mackish, pimpish, Mackish. I wasn't no Tariq coming up, wasn't Mackish, pimpish, Mackish, you know what I mean? I ran with the gangsters, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and I was a player about mine. I mean, so I fall in the player category, and I'm telling you how this shit go. I said in a video this summer that I would try to give some relationship kind of game here and there to the young black crowd, like the 20 to like 27, I call that young. Give y'all some game when it comes to relationship stuff off and on, amongst the other boycotting and bank black type of stuff I be doing. I'm gonna give y'all some other type of game because I know that type of shit. So let me talk to you. Let me get in your ear right fast, if y'all will allow me to, right? So we talked about Me Too being a tug of war between who gonna have the most cases that end up in somebody sitting up in jail at the end of the year, black men or white men. You notice they ignore Latinos, Asians, all of them, they get ignored. The guy Aziz Ansari, you know, he was the guy that the chick was like, I just felt weird after a date, some shit like that. And then Me Too jumped on it, right? I felt weird after a date with him. Nah, she was like, I feel violated after a date with him. She used that word violated, which got him hyped, which got Me Too to jump on it. Yo, that was like way in January where that happened for him, but you notice they ignored his ass the whole year. He's still touring, doing comedy. Ain't nobody screaming for his head, right? That's because he Indian. You know, socially, Indians don't hold the same sway as a black man or a white man in America. The Indian regime is not the priority one to topple in America. It's either you topple the white regime in America or you topple the black regime, because either one of those go, whichever one of those go down, the other party is the one that's gonna rule the whole damn country. Straight up. What America was built on was black versus white. It was built on, even though the black man is more moral than the white supremacist male, let's make him look unmoral by using our evil machines, our propaganda, political, social, and economic machines, and Me Too frenzies and media frenzies and taking some man's money, sending some man to jail, snatching a motherfucker show, knock down, drag down, railroading, those kind of extras and showboating Olympics that they go through. White supremacist terrorists, males and females, those kind of shits that they go through, that's about black versus white, because that's the most polarizing when you consider the history of America. White males have had a hard-on for making black men look bad in America because they don't want their women fucking black men. So they basically kitchen sinked everything that they have done, white males, historically, from the raping to the pedophile shit to the stealing to the killing to the drug dealing. They've kitchen sinked all of that in and tried to put that on black men. Knowing our culture coming from Africa, knowing our culture coming through every continent of the world has not been about some degeneracy. It's been them. But they've kitchen sinked all of that in on the image of black men using media. This is what they do. And Me Too is just a part of the rape and sexual assault toolbox of their kitchen sinking operation. Black men, we're basically trapped between a woman's word and a white supremacist terrorist male's court system, 24/7, 365, that will railroad a black man off hearsay. That's the joyride that white supremacist terrorist society has set itself up to get out of this Me Too shit. Nothing more. It's just a vehicle for them to ritualize evilness on innocent black men. Knowing that we don't get down with that sexual harassment, sexual pussy-taking type of culture, historically speaking, like they do. You understand? It's just a way for them to say, hey, yo, which one of you rich Negroes, or you soon-to-be rich Negroes, like the college football players, which one of y'all finna get caught up in my whirlwind, caught up in my machine today? Let's see who got more witnesses. Let's see who got more lawyers. And they use bogus court cases, dismissed court cases, cases where brothers were found innocent, whatever's available, the most flimsiest of data that they can run with and print something about. It's not about being truthful with white supremacist terrorists. They just go for the visual. Whatever visual aid they can use within the realm of them not getting, I guess, outright sued for slander or defamation, which is what brothers in the high-profile Hollywood position should be doing, in my opinion. But whatever's in the realm of them not getting the pants sued off their asshole, they're gonna plaster that in their white supremacist media to paint an anti-black perception, an anti-black male perception. And to them, that's the end of the damn battle. Straight up. And you see where brothers end up having to apologize and explain and end up in court, and while all these other motherfuckers, Les Moonves, Donald Trump, Brett Kavanaugh, Bill O'Reilly, they get to keep their job or get an early retirement, keep their little pensions, keep their little severance pay or whatever, and they chilling. Les Moonves still got a damn network, goddammit. That should tell you something. That's all it is. So any woman, black woman especially, that's goofy enough to side with Idris Elba and throw us under the bus with this type of shit, really make a show out of the black man and make a black man do the perp walk like Harvey say, and make a black man apologize and do all this stuff for hollering at chicks. Any black woman that's playing into that game goofy side just to be on the side of white women, which is what's happening. You want to be on the side of white women, all you dumb black women, not the smart ones, but the dumb ones that want to be on the side of white women and join her in vilifying the black man through Me Too and whatever the fuck else she tries to hide behind, and hide her degeneracy behind, and hide her man's degeneracy behind the white supremacist terrorist male, his degeneracy. any black woman goofy enough to side with all that dirt, then alright, you just a dumbass bitch. I hope you get ran over by a tractor when you step outside your front door. You deserve whatever bad happened to you. So that's that part. The other part of what I'm talking about is, look, you know, there's a certain way you gotta holla at chicks these days. I was watching a video about Ron Wills. Shout out to the brother Ron Wills. Subscribe to his channel. He be spitting mad game for the men. And he did a video talking about don't be afraid to holla at chicks in the Me Too era. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I agree with him totally. He's just like, look, man, just don't be doing dumb shit. Use common sense. Like, don't, if a woman say no, say okay and walk the fuck away. Like, don't turn it into something. Don't holler at chicks at work, because that usually causes bullshit. It's close quarters. In my opinion, I see it as close quarters. This is just my take on it. It's close quarters. Hollering at a bitch at some damn job somewhere. It's like, she can easily make up some shit. They got a whole bunch of sexual harassment paperwork you gotta fill out when you start working at these damn jobs. So these women look at that as a damn meal ticket. And no, I'm not talking about all women, y'all. We just talking about the scandalous ones that even got an eye or a mind to pull the false accusation shit on a nigga out here. Am I saying I never fuck with a chick at some job somewhere? No. I fuck with chicks that work side by side next to each other every day at a job one time. They stared at each other, face in the face every day, knowing I'm hitting them both. But my young dudes out there, look, I'm not bragging about it. Don't y'all try to do it now. Everybody can't be a professional player like me, man. Come on, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? But a chick working a job is probably not doing her career choice. There's a difference. So just keep it cordial and professional at a job, is my advice. Sexual assault is a check for women. Don't y'all forget that. They will sue the company and they will sue your motherfucking ass if they can. Shit get real. I mean, so you gotta think this shit the fuck out. You can't just be flying by the seat of your pants hollering at these chicks. I used to, you know, kind of be a little reckless when I hollered at chicks. I was never the guy that would yell and scream at a chick, cuss her out like a emotional bitch nigga if she ain't cooperate on the spot, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'll go from chick to chick, and the chicks kind of know that when me and my crew come through, you know, I was the young nigga, so my big G sent me to go holler at 5, 6, 7 chicks at a time and pull them. And I have them waiting at the spot, you understand? Have them waiting at the hotel, the apartment, wherever the fuck we was at. And I was, you know, I was late teens, early 20s doing this type of shit, hollering at women, grown women, twice my age sometimes. I'm making them blush and everything, you know what I'm saying? But I would get no's, and I'll play a no like a sign to go find the next chick real quick, you understand? I'm an Aries, so I see all of that as clockwork to me. That shit is like clockwork. It's like a numbers game. So whatever the fuck she say, I'm on it, whatever it is, you know what I mean? I always got a plan so she know I ain't playing. And of course, like I said, I was a little reckless. You know, I grew up in a time where I would walk up to a chick and slap her on her booty and start a conversation like that, you know what I mean? Cause your boy P, you know, usually if you do something like that and a chick turn around and you look a certain way, you know what I mean? If you look pretty much like a normal nigga, she might get real happy, especially if your game is rapid fire after that. You gotta start spitting right after that, and that shit better be A1, you understand? It ain't for everybody. Fuck around, get punched in the face if you an amateur, you don't know? Just saying. But if you look a certain way, that's half the battle. If you the brave type and want to pull some shit like that. I mean, not saying I'm some supermodel or some shit, you know what I mean? I did get offered a modeling gig about a month ago. I haven't said yes or no to it, but it's still out there. Y'all wonder why I keep that paper bag on my face, right? Yo, I look like that, dog, you know what I'm saying? Somebody think I look good enough to be a model, but don't get that shit twisted, you know what I'm saying? I never was a pretty boy. I never was attractive. We never was none of that. You understand? But whatever, yo, I'm saying. I'm not saying all the dudes that look a certain way should be doing that. Let me dial that shit back. Let me bring it back. Don't do that type of shit. Cause like I said, I was reckless. You know, all the young dudes, you know what I mean? Don't try to be like me now. You know, everybody can't be a professional player like your boy P, man. Everybody can't be a professional player, man. Come on, man. Come on. I'm not saying the dudes that look a certain way should walk up to a chick and do this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? That's me too in today's times, you know what I'm saying? It's very risky. I stopped doing that shit years ago. Don't do that, right? Just don't do stupid shit to where she or anybody around that's watching y'all interact could mistake this shit for some Me Too shit. Is my advice. Use common sense. Don't be making a scene around the chick if she is not cooperating and oh fuck you bitch, oh broke ass, bum ass, po ass bitch, trick ass bitch, stupid bitch, ho bitch, ho bitch, ho. No, don't do that. That puts her in the driver's seat to escalate some shit if she want to. She might call Me Too on your ass or she might shoot your ass. You don't know. It has to be the dice you roll. Don't be following her. Don't do no shit like that. An example of following a chick too much would be that song by Michael Jackson, that video, The Way You Making Me Feel. Y'all seen that video? Nigga, that's Me Too, dog. He was following her, blocking her path from walking, getting all up in her face, getting all in her ear. That type of shit, that's Me Too. For y'all young niggas, you understand? I'll fuck around, post the link in the description so y'all can check that shit out. That's Me Too. But just play it cool, man, you know? Holla at a chick, talk to her. If she say no or she busy or get out my face or shut up talking to me, any of that, fine, leave it at that. Say okay and walk away. Fuck with chicks that's gonna fuck with you. Fuck with chicks that give you the vibe back. And the way you feel that vibe is you just gotta get out there and get some yeses and some nos so you can know kind of how it is when a vibe is about to come and when a vibe is happening, you know what I'm saying? The game is to definitely holler at as many chicks as you can. And don't be afraid. She's a female, you know what I mean? Females want to talk to dudes, you know what I mean? You just gotta be slick how you put your hat in the ring. You know what I mean? I'll give you an example. Okay, let me give y'all some game, you know what I mean? Like, just off the rip. Any chick I can walk up to, I'm confident enough to say, what's up? You looking good today. I like your hair. Something simple like that. Hair is always a good place to start with chicks. Even if she bald, still compliment. All of them, be it natural hair, weave, whatever they got going on, they spend hours and hours and hours and hours fucking with that shit. So the smallest bit of recognition goes a long way. So you come at a chick with this approach, it always kind of let them feel free enough to give you a thanks or a thank you or whatever. And see, you already got a conversation started. And most importantly, no Me Too alarm has been tripped as of yet. You hear me? Then you say, I know you probably done heard that all day, but I'm not no liar. Say it just how I said it in that exact inflection and everything. You know what I mean? I know you probably done heard that all day. Yo, that means a lot to a chick. So she at least know that, alright, this motherfucker is a human. He at least acknowledged that motherfucker's been walking up to me trying to holler at me all day, right? Even if she might not have had nobody holler at her all day, at least you put that out there that you know that it's a woman's struggle. They've been getting hollered at since they was little children. Straight the fuck up. This is how it go. Women been getting hollered at every day of their life since they was little girls. And we men have to acknowledge that shit and just let them know, look, I know that it's been going down like that. When it come to getting hollered at by dudes out in public. I'm from the era where dudes, man, we'll swarm chicks, we'll dogpile chicks to holler at them. It's a competition for real, for her ear space. But then y'all see how I ended it? You know, I know you done heard that all day, but I'm not no liar. Just like that, I'm telling you. And she was like, okay, so he's a human and he ain't no liar. He ain't just saying this shit just to say this shit to me. Okay, let me listen to see where he coming from. He obviously wants to win my trust. Y'all see that? All this is buying you time to talk to her. The longer you can present your case, the closer you get to a yes, or you get her to take your phone number. Then you can kind of just take in the scene, like, you know, always start off with, yo, it's really busy here. Let her know that, okay, you are a man that's taking in the scene, no matter where you at. You be in the gym, wherever. Yo, it's kind of busy here, you know what I mean? What are you doing here? You working out? What are you doing? You shopping? Buying something for somebody special? Or you need me to help you run through that credit card? You know what I'm saying? That's some player shit. That's some advanced level shit. Y'all ain't ready for that. But follow that and just get a conversation going. I done gave y'all so much game, man. I'm just saying, this shit work. Cause, motherfucker, you getting it from the motherfucker that know how to do it, dog. And no Me Too alarm got triggered. I need to do a fucking series. P holla at chicks. And I just go on the street and holla at chicks so y'all can see how this shit go for real, man. It's the reason I'm behind this microphone and talking so smooth to you. This shit real. Alright? I'm gonna call that shit hollering at chicks in a Me Too world. And I'm gonna ask for the blessing of Brother Rom Wills. Brother Rom Wills, if you're listening, brother, because this was kinda, sorta your topic on your channel, give me your blessing, Big G. So if I fuck around and do this shit, if people wanna hear it, you know what I mean, I might make another playlist for this shit, you know? Cause this is something that motherfuckers need to know. Like, just cause Me Too around don't mean that the game gonna be frozen in place. It don't mean talking to a chick is gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. So I don't know what them Hollywood dudes gonna do. They gonna sit up and be scared and talk about, well, if you don't say nothing and just be quiet and don't do nothing, then you don't get no Me Too on you, and you also don't get no pussy, you dumbass motherfucker. You also don't get no friendships with a woman. Women are important. I said this in my first live stream I did. The support from women is invaluable. You gonna have to interact with them. I'm gonna leave it at that. You understand? This for the regular man on the street. Do Hollywood types, they've been compromised. They want to be whatever the coon bed wenching females say, or they want to be whatever the white supremacist females say they should be. All to appease the white man and make him feel like he tough, like he got a motherfucker in check out here. Though he's the most sexually deviant out of every man on earth and be doing women the dirtiest out of everybody. They gonna bow down to that shit and bow down to what he put in place for them to feel like some good Samaritan motherfuckers out here with the chicks. Old lapdogs to a bed wench motherfuckers. Lapdogs to some old railroading motherfucker type bitches out here. Fuck out of here with that shit, you know? That's that. On another note, when you do get the yes and you do start really, you know, getting personal with a chick, I always put these chicks on tape. Oh, I ain't say that, but I'm saying it now. Yo, put them chicks on tape. Put them on film. When you get to your hotel, wherever you're getting, get them on tape so you can send it to your judge. Look, judge, here it goes, judge. She on tape, judge. My dick in her mouth, judge. My dick in her pussy, judge. I'm asking her, do she like it? She's saying she like it, judge. So she can't really say shit, judge. Judge, look, judge, I made her put on this shirt that says, I like this man dick. Right when she walked in through the door, she put it on, judge. You see her putting it on, judge. Right here on the film, judge. Judge, come on, don't trip, judge. Definitely get these chicks on tape. That's one thing I didn't say, but let me say it. Like, get every occasion with chicks that you have on tape. And that's some common sense. We in the era of getting them on film. And that's just what it do. Chicks will do whatever for the camera. You just gotta let them know, look, this is for legal purposes. I gotta have something to show my lawyers. I gotta have something to show the judge. So you can't just lie. And most of them will respect it. They won't mind being put on a damn film, especially if you express to them, look, you know, this ain't finna just be circulating. This is for me. You gotta be that type of dude that ain't greasy. Let me preface that. Let me dial that back a little bit. You can't be a greasy dude on some shit like, yeah, I'm gonna show this to everybody. No. You gotta really be a thoughtful guy and have it on your mind that, look, this is about protection, protecting me. You can't let it slide into some greasy shit. You gotta keep it on some, look, this is about protection. This is my personal stash, so I don't get caught up when you try to lie, or if you try to lie. And really be about that shit. But that's my advice to y'all on this Me Too shit. I had to put in something on this shit because Idris Elba out here tripping. Needs to sit his weak ass down somewhere. He emboldening the whole Me Too movement while we trying to shut this bitch down forever. He bringing his little simp soft ass ways to the shores of America and fucking up the brains of women who need to get real game from a man. And shit, he's spreading weak boy shit. The Britain man way is not the American black man way. We play the game different. These other groups of men be getting finessed when they come out here. They get coerced into riding with all these subversive, anti-descendants of slaves movements out here. They signing on the Right for the Root and for Ebony and Madame Noir and motherfucker fucking with the Trump Leadership Conference. Motherfucker be goddamn sucking the ass of the feminist movements out here. Motherfuckers be at the slut walk. All kind of sucker shit that we been stomping out here. While we sitting back like, watch out, man. Let me go and get this pussy out this chick you been talking to for 2 hours about how good you think Me Too is. Sip ass motherfuckers be talking about how good Me Too is to chicks. Like that's some kind of game to be spitting. And how good it is that Cosby got caught up after 60 years of hearsay. How hearsay is good enough. Pillow soft ass motherfuckers, man. That's why them British women want American dick. Idris Elba. That's why them Nigerian chicks want American dick. Them Jamaican chicks want American dick. Them Ghanaian chicks want American black dick, you understand? They know we gamed up over here. They know we stay triangulating all kinds of feet to be stuck up white supremacy's ass out here. They know we got some different type of nuts that they don't got out there in their respective countries. I'm saying, I'm not shitting on my brothers out from these other places. Like, we just different. Everybody different a little bit. We the same in a lot of ways, but we different in other ways. Idris Elba, where he from, he been taught to love whatever white supremacy say. Well, here we talk, yo, kill everything they talking about. Kill everything they talking about. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Get it, y'all.